Hey there, it's Will from UBTV, and I'm outside Senate House today to ask about people's experiences of moving into houses after first year.
I would organise lots of viewings, that's basically my advice, and don't expect to be successful with everyone you go to.
You're worried about the housing because you get mad anxiety when I first did it, because like, who am I going to live with, all this. Find good people who are nice people, you'll get to know them eventually. But the big thing I said is, like, do the stuff yourself, like go to the interviews and don't be scared to tell these agents you're not happy. So just ask, be passionate, and like don't take the shit from the landlords. But they are really expensive, the prices. Like for being students, they do violate it different.
I would genuinely get a bike and live somewhere that is not Redlands. Explore Bristol. Don't view the Triangle as town centre.
I found like trust the estate agent, because like I spoke to some estate agents and they were just like, I just got sketchy vibes off them.
We started looking a bit last minute, which wasn't great, and we ended up in, I think like a lot of people, like a not very good house in the middle of nowhere. So yeah.
Whereabouts did you live?
Cotham, but like right the other side of Cotham.
What was wrong with Cotham?
I really like it. It's just because we were right the other side. It was a bit of a trek to the uni, so about 35 minutes. Start looking early.
Kind of waited a bit, I'd say, and then we kind of rushed into just signing it because we got stressed. So I'd say probably try and sign one a bit earlier, and don't kind of get loads of ideas of all the ones that could be good and then choose, because by the time you wait that long, they're just going to be gone. So yeah.
If it really matters, I think there's a lot of pressure. I'd say take time. Like there's no rush, I think.
Living Cotham, it's a lot of Karens. It's all right. Next year I definitely want to go live in like St Paul's or somewhere. So
what's good about St Paul's?
I think there's a lot more culture and it reminds me of home.
What do you know about St Andrews? Can you recommend it as an area to live?
No, personally I wouldn't recommend St Andrews. I'd probably say if you're looking for somewhere to live as a student, you actually want to go more central. I don't really recommend living around here. To be honest with you, don't really like Redland at all. I've been here way too much recently and it's really annoying.
No, Clifton's posh and nice. Well, it's just like the chai latte kingdom, isn't it? It's just like tiny beanies and everyone's walking around looking like all nice and stuff.
So what's nice about Clifton?
I think it's pretty. It's pretty and it's more quiet, I think, as well, like in the streets, but then it's still close to everything, so it's quite like convenient, and the houses are definitely nicer in Clifton.
What about Harbourside City Centre? Is that somewhere where you'd recommend living?
Yeah, I'd recommend living there if you've got the money to live there.
What appeals to you about Redland?
it's cozy. It's a nice area, like it's close to everything, it's quite close to uni.
I think location is like probably the most important thing, and I'd say we're like pretty close, like 15 minutes away from uni, and close to everyone like living nearby, so that's probably the best asset of the house.
For both of us, it's just in the flat, really. Everyone in the flat. It's quite easy. Kind of a group came out that we got a bit closer to, so that's it really.
I got really lucky really, because I was in a big group of friends in first year. There's about 24 of us, and we just sort of divided amongst ourselves, which was great for me, but ended up with some people being left with nowhere to live. So yeah, I think there's a rush, isn't there, in first year to try and make sure you get a group for a house, but a lot of time it goes badly, I think.
With digs, which we were told is really bad, but they haven't really been that bad, like we've kind of just got by.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues yet. The house hasn't blown up, like it's all good, like no issues, so far no.
Yeah.